Max Verstappen aims dig at Lando Norris for screaming and doubles down on F1 rule stance. Max Verstappen has reignited his war of words with Lando Norris and claimed he wouldn't have been screaming for rule changes like the McLaren star after their clash. The title rivals came together at the United States Grand Prix after Verstappen and Norris went off the track at the Circuit of the Americas. A week later at the Mexican Grand Prix, things came to a head when Verstappen was adjudged to have forced Norris off and gained an advantage. The 27-year-old received 2 separate 10-second penalties and 2 penalty points on his superlicense, finishing 6th while Norris took second place behind race winner Charles Leclerc. The duel in Mexico City forced the FIA stewards to consider rewording the rules for overtaking after George Russell claimed 19 out of 20 drivers were in favor of clarifying the regulations. But Verstappen insisted he adhered to the rules laid out in the FIA Code of Conduct and took a swipe at Norris and McLaren for screaming for amendments to be made. Asked if he was being singled out, the 3-time world champion told BBC Sport, "Honestly, even if they would have done or did, first of all I don't care because I drive to what I think is possible and what is allowed in the rules. And if the rules are written like that, I will use the rules. If that would have happened to me the other way around, I don't think I would have been the person to complain so hard because I would just think, okay, if that's the rules, that's how we do it, instead of screaming that we need to change the rules." It was noted how Norris was denied the chance to overtake Verstappen around the outside on several occasions, and he stated his intention to continue blocking any driver that attempts the maneuver. "Well, me personally, I don't race like that," he said laughing. "When I race with someone, he will not be able to overtake me around the outside. That's how I grew up racing." Norris was one of the more vocal figures in attacking Verstappen's conduct, claiming the Dutchman knows he did wrong after the race. "Max knows what he has to do. He knows he did wrong, deep down he does. And it's for him to change, not me," the Briton said. Max is one of the most capable drivers on the grid, if not the most. He knows what he can and can't do and what the limits are. The Red Bull star reacted to his critics in the best way possible, pulling off a stunning drive in the most recent race at the Brazilian Grand Prix, driving from 19th to claim victory in the wet. That means he now has a 62-point lead over Norris at the top and he can clinch the title in Las Vegas on Sunday. But while the championship battle may be over as a contest, the real fight between Verstappen and Norris has only just begun.